I am really sorry for the minimalistic design, but it was done for a purpose, and that is because I want to connect to you on a more fundamental level. Because my talk is on something which is very important to all humans present here and everywhere else in the world. It's on privacy. In the morning keynote also we had heard talks about what AI privacy means and why it's important for you to keep your data secure, right? Now, I'm sure every one of you has heard about the US privacy related issues that happened and Edward Snowden. Do these names ring a bell? Because what happened now is, oh, I think I'm flickering for some reason, yeah. Because what happened there was the United States of America, they were mass surveilling their people, right? They were collecting a lot of data about people, including their chat logs, their phone histories, and whatnot. So when such a thing happens, your privacy and your data is in the hands of people which you did not intend to be. Now there's a field in cybersecurity called OSINT. If you've heard of OSINT, please raise your hands. Yeah, awesome. So OSINT is open source intelligence. It is about collecting information which is available online. It can be for any person. It can be tracing your LinkedIn post, your Instagram post, making inferences about where you were, what you were going to do, and what you might be doing, right? Now, who uses OSINT? OSINT is usually done by, say, insurance companies or government agencies if they want to track whether a certain individual is a threat to the country or not. Now, the scary part is it is almost possible to fully automate OSINT. Now, what is the problem with fully automating OSINT? Now, there already exist tools like Maltego or different ones which do some of the automation. But fully automating OSINT means that you are putting a tool which can literally extract information in the hands of people who don't know shit, and they don't know how it works, and they don't know how harmful can the data be. Now, who's doing this tool, right? It's actually been done by me. I'm Achintya Jay. I'm an undergraduate at IIT Madras, and it's really delightful to be here among you guys. So this tool that I'm trying to build it can take in images, it can take in videos, voice recordings, it can take in any sort of information, including binary files, and it can analyze it automatically, iteratively. It's something to do. We're using something called a depth-first search. So, for example, if it figures out that okay, the next best possible move for me to do is XYZ, it's gonna dive into XYZ, then revert back to a state, dive into YZ, A, something like that. So it is a fully automated thing. It makes its own decisions, it makes its own ideas, and it executes them. So the question that I want to ask is privacy important to you? Because if such a tool exists and if I can make it, then a lot of other people can make it, and you don't know who else has already made it and where your data is right now. Because if you notice, if you log into Amazon and you search for some product, right, the next few Google ads will be for that product. You didn't intend it to be, but that's how it is. And if you, let's say, and it's very easy. It's extremely easy to do this. In fact, I want to show you the architecture that I was working on. Sorry for all this. Slides also. This is like version, oh damn, my bad. Wait, I have it locally as well. One sec. Not expected. I forgot to. Yeah, I'm calling this tool Atlas because it has a wealth of information. So like Atlas holds the sky, this tool is holding all your privacy apparently. Yep, it's currently at version 0.0.5. And it will be available when it's at version 0.1, which is a long way to go, like 95 more versions to go. But this is the architecture that I had in mind right now. It has three levels of hierarchy. It has something called the brain. The brain is what it decides that, okay, given all these information, the best thing that I can do is XYZ. What happens next? Well, it goes to something called the upper agent, right? The upper agent has access to something called engines. These engines are everything I built. And right now it's actually more than that right now. Like I was working on this right now, today as well. So these engines are higher level abstractions, which are essentially going to say, okay, if you want to do XYZ, then the best thing for you to do is call this engine. And then you go further down there, you call different functions. And I have Rust bindings for you to run binwalk on your binaries. And similarly for browser automation, so it can actually open browsers and run different websites by itself. So yep, that was the idea. And just finish. One sec. Yep. So the privacy concerns that I want to raise here is I want you all to think about what data you actually share online, and you should be very careful about what you're doing because such things are possible. And with that, I should take your leave. Thank you. Take your privacy seriously.